All right, welcome on into this episode of First CSP, the channel dedicated to bringing you the first council shoulder patch issued from each council in Scouting America, both past and present. Today we're going to take a look at Otschodela 393 out of New York. Council was originally formed in 1927 as a name change from Astego Showari 393. Might be mispronouncing that. Apologies if I am. And it did exist all the way up until 2016 when it merged with Revolutionary Trails to form Leatherstocking 400. Now, the first issue is an activity issue. So heading on over to the patch table, we've got the TA1 for Otschodela. It is defined with its red border, light blue sky, red fleur-de-lis. This was actually produced in 1977 as a JSP, but you can see there's no mention here for National Jamboree. It is one that's counted in the regular CSP catalog as the first issue for the council, so it is the TA1. Again, normally JSPs are a separate collection category. However, sometimes, as is the case here, when that first issue it makes no mention of the National Jamboree, and this is also true of some of the pre-CSPs that predated 1970 in the collection. They're listed in the standard collecting guide for council shoulder patches as the first issue. So this would be another example of one of those. You can see we have the old style like embroidery backing. This is the TA1. Nice little patch. Not as many were made. It is a little bit harder to find this TA1 for Otschodela. And then the next one is their S2, which was the first regular issue. Completely different style as it moves to a more traditional CSP. This actually was originally broken into two variations, the S2A and S2B. We do have both of those to show you here today. See if we can get our focus back on the camera. Come on, focus. There we go. Sorry about the delay there. So this would be the S2A, defined with its orange border, light blue sky, BSA, yellow fleur-de-lis, black lettering, and bright light green grass. It's going to look very similar to the S2B. It's just slight color variations. This one does have kind of the old, early style, kind of more jellyish plastic back. So that is your S2A. I'm going to leave this up towards the top and see if I can fit this S2B down towards the bottom. Here is your S2B, and they list this one as an orange border, a pale blue sky, and you can see it is a different shade. It does look a bit more pale. Same BSA. They do list this now as a gold fleur-de-lis as opposed to this being yellow. Those look closer to me than the blue shades for the sky. Black lettering, and now they call this dull light green grass as opposed to bright. In person, I will say this does appear more bright under the camera light here than it maybe comes across on the video. The biggest differentiator that you can see here through the camera would be the difference in colors of blue for the sky. So we have light blue sky for the S2A and pale blue sky for the S2B. Now you can certainly see some differences potentially in the letter thickness. This looks a little thinner in the S2Bs, but even the embroidery outline around the bat is off by about the same amount. So that's, not necessarily a super easy differentiator. These are very, very similar issues, but they were originally broken into S2A and S2B. So that is the first issue TA1, as well as the first regular issues. Again, when we have an activity issue as the first for a council, we do also try and collect the first regular. So we'd like to be able to bring that to you so you can see both. And those are the first issues for Otschodela 393. I hope you found this video entertaining and informative. We'll be back again tomorrow with another brand new episode. Until then, I want to thank everybody for stopping in and liking, sharing the videos, subscribing to the channel. That always helps us as we're continuing to grow and share this content. We'll be back, like I said, again tomorrow with another new episode. Until then, thanks for stopping in and have a great rest of your day.